Hello. Hello. Welcome to Anya Teaches English. So today we're gonna be looking at the phrase, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? So the reason why I wanted to do a video on this phrase was because it's something that I ask a lot of my students. It's how I often start my classes, by asking my students, what have you been up to? And at first, a lot of them are quite confused because they're thinking, up to what? So I can understand why it can be confusing. It's quite what we call an idiomatic expression, which means it's often used by native speakers, but it's perhaps not the kind of thing that you might find in a textbook. It's quite informal, but it is used quite often with native speakers, especially British English. Not so sure about American English, but British English for sure. So what does it mean? Basically, it means what have you been doing or what have you done since the last time that I saw you, or since the last time that I spoke to you. So if, let's say, for example, you are a student and I ask you, what have you been up to? You might say, I've been studying. Or if you have a job, then, so I might ask you again, what have you been up to this week? And then you might reply, oh, not much, I've just been working a lot. Let's think of another example. Again, so I'll ask, what have you been up to? You might say, I've been watching a lot of interesting TV series recently. If you want to talk about one specific event, some one thing that happened, you can say something like, so again, what have you been up to? Oh, I went to a restaurant last night. It was lovely. Or I went shopping on Tuesday at the mall and bought some new clothes. Or perhaps, I went to the beach last week. It was really nice. Just remember, with this expression, this phrase, what have you been up to? You cannot use it the first time that you're meeting someone in real life. So you can't say, hello, introduce yourself and say, hello, my name's Anya. Nice to meet you. What have you been up to? You can't say that, but you can use it after you have known somebody for a little bit of time. So I'm going to give you my example answer. If you asked me the question right now, Anya, what have you been up to this last week? I would say, I've been doing a lot of work. What else have I done? I've just been chilling at home a lot, to be honest, because the weather's cold outside and I don't like going out in the cold weather too much. I went out with some friends on Wednesday last week. That was fun. We went out for some drinks. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Now it's over to you. I want you to tell me in the comments below, what have you been up to? So what have you done? What have you been doing? And what did you do on a specific day of the week? Let me know below and I look forward to reading all about it. If you want to start improving your English, then head over to anyateachesenglish.com where you can book yourself a class with me. I will put a link in the description box below. And in the meantime, you can like, subscribe, comment, all of those things. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.